Alright, hello everybody, now it's time to colour in the Queen. As you can see, I've started experimenting with that colour. Oh, why does it keep going dark? There we go. So I'm using pink and this blue to mix this purple. I know that usually to make purple you use red and blue, but that came up with a completely different colour, which was that one, which I really don't like, and it's not that, is it? It's horrible. And that one there, which is even darker. That is another colour that I ended up with, which I really love, which I put there. And it's more of a bluey purple than a pinky purple, but I thought for the shading parts, it does kind of look like that colour. So I figured I would just go with it anyway, even though it is technically just one tone that. But in the camera, it does kind of look like it's a bluey purple there, and then more pinky purple everywhere else. So I'm using that for the shadow, because I think it looks really nice. So it might not be true to colour, but I actually really love it. So I'm going to roll with it. And with art, you can take liberties. You don't have to make everything look exactly as it looks in the photograph. So if I wanted to make her hat freaking green, I could do that. I mean, she has worn, like, a lot of outfits like that. So, she's got her in orange, she's got her in green. So, I could change the colour of the outfit if I wanted to. But I'm going to go with this purple because I really like it. So I'm going to mainly go with the correct purple from the photograph. But I'm going to take liberties using some of this lovely bluey purple that I really love so much. Even though it's not technically the right colour. But I'm going to use it because I just love it. Absolutely love it so much. But it really does look like that in some of these areas where it's not quite shaded but not quite lighted either. The sun's obviously coming from like here and it's kind of grazing over here like this, so you can see a bit of light and then a bit of shade all combined into one, which is a bit hard to master that in paint. So I'm just going to try and just take a liberty because I can't really do that effect. It's impossible to do that effect, I think. I mean, maybe some artists know how to do it, but I have no clue, so I'm just going to do it my way. If I don't know how to do a certain thing with paints, I just do it my way. How I think. There's not really any rules in art, to be honest. Obviously, you learn how to do it for the no, that's a horrible colour. For the basics, you learn like in art school or whatever for the basics, but pretty much there isn't much rules in art. You can just do it however you want to. And any art teachers that crib to someone and say that's not art, or say that you're rubbish at art, they don't know what they're talking about, because hell, I mean, there's famous artists who all they draw is stick figures and really babyish, what look like crayon drawings, and they're like really famous and really have a lucrative art career. So, what do art teachers know, eh? I mean, they know how to do realistic art, which to me is real art. See what I'm doing now, to me, in my eyes, this is real art. I know everyone likes to make it out like, oh, real art is all this weird stuff, like dots in the middle of freaking canvases and stuff, but that's not real art to me. Real art is this, like realism, I think it's called. That is it to me. But there doesn't seem to be any rules, and that's good. Oh no, what have I done? Go away. No. I've tapped the screen and now it's doing things I don't want it to do. but I didn't mean to. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't go off, like it keeps threatening to do. It's like a lot of art teachers will tell their students that they're no good at art and they should just give it up. And I think that's really wrong. Because if they keep practicing and practicing, you know, they could get better. You can't just tell someone to give up doing art just because they're not absolutely perfect and the way you think that they should be doing art straight away. You know, it takes practice, and it also takes finding your style in art as well and what kind of art you're good at. Like I remember one art teacher said that, you know, one of the students brought in their art which was anime, and they said anime is not real art. My mum agrees with that. She didn't think that sort of thing is art. I don't know. They're now saying anything could be art these days, so why not? Someone's drawn it, someone's painted it, you know, it's art. Whatever you make, paint and draw is real art. You can't really say it isn't when someone's created it. I mean, this is something that's not art, and people are saying this is art, which is just going into a room and it's a dump, and them saying this is art. Apparently that's a real thing. Or a broken bed. It's something like that. And they're saying that's art. It's like, nope, that really is not art. That really is not art. Well, people would love this house then, if that's considered art. Just show them these cluttered rooms and say it's art, you know? Anyone could do that. No, art is like a talent. So if you've created something and it's good, it looks like what it's supposed to be. Like you've drawn, I don't know, like a horse or something, and it looks like a bloody horse. That's art, if it's good. If you draw a bloody stick figure, that's not art. You know, that is not art, dude. You can tell yourself it is, but it ain't. But anime characters are really good. So I could say that's art because, you know, it's a drawing. My mum thinks that anything that's done digitally is not real art, but that's stupid. It's called digital art now, isn't it? Duh. So it must be art then if it's called digital art. My mum's idea of art is paintings like this, so traditional art. I'm not sure if this is going very well. I'm not really sure if it looks any good. I'm going to attempt to do the really shaded bits now. This is quite scary. So I'm not putting any white in this at all. I'm just going to attempt to do this area right here really dark. Really dark. Right here. Ow. I might have to go over it again to make it. It's more like a plum colour, that really. The very shaded areas seem to be a plum colour. This is more aubergine. See, this bluey one is more aubergine-y. So her outfit is more plum coloured than aubergine. But I can't really tell what the really shaded parts are, the really dark bits. But this colour I'm doing seems to be aubergine. And then it goes along this rim here. like this. Okay, I really like this color, even if it's not like 100% the right color. I'm gonna have to mix some more of the plum version, I think. Man. Most artists would probably just do the light color here. I want to go over it with this and then do it later. I want the pinky version now. Was my mum just calling me then? Sure she was. Well, she's gotta wait because I'm doing art here. See, this is how we've established I'm nocturnal. And it seems like I'm never gonna be able to get out of this habit of getting up late. I figured I'm never gonna do art otherwise. I thought I'm just gonna do it anyway at night. Oh, that's the bluey purple again. We don't want that. It's gonna go off. I'm not really sure that's the right colour. I don't know. But I like it anyway. I don't really think it matters because she does, like I say, wear a lot of clothes that are in different colours, and she probably has been seen walking in a... She's been seen in this colour. Probably. It's just it's very light around the rim there. And there. And there. And I already did that on her shoulders, but it's not really coming across, so I'm going to have to go over it a few times with the white. Okay. I'm going to carry on with this now on here. I've got to make it that colour right there, that bit at the top. That's the colour I want. But every time I try and get that colour, it keeps doing a different colour. It keeps adding blue in there. So I'm just going to make more with the pink. I'll just dollop it on there. And seem to have enough white. So I'm not going to add any, well, maybe a teeny weeny little bit of blue, but not much. I think there's already enough in there anyway. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that and that. There. Okay. I'm going to do it on there. Like that colour. That colour's really nice. I really like it. But it's whether I can mix it again. Do you know what? I don't think it matters. I think if I just go over it a few times like that, then I think it will eventually build up to the right colour. See, it looks pinkier at the moment. So perhaps I should add some more blue. That's definitely not right. So I need just a really tiny bit of blue. because I'll just go over it a few times before it's correct anyway. And then a bit more, a teeny bit more. Really don't need a lot more. There we go. That looks more purpley now. Oh yeah. So it's looking quite pinky at the moment. I really need 2 hands. And get it right anyway. Eventually. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. I'll set it back up. In fact, I'm going to do a part 2 now. So it's not a dead long video. I have no idea how I'm going to make them pearls white.